Superman. This is like
The day Anatoly turned a 32-kilogram mop into a gym challenge. What happened shocked everyone.
this superhero.
No one believed their eyes when Anatoly walked into the gym carrying a mop. But it wasn't just any mop. This one weighed 32 kilograms, a bizarre creation that looked more like a weapon forged in a blacksmith's workshop than a cleaning tool.
Bro, you can't even try.
At first, people burst out laughing. Phones came out. Some whispered that he was doing it for views. Others thought it was a prank gone too far. Yet Anatoly didn't flinch. With quiet focus and a calm determination in his eyes, he set the heavy mop down, took a deep breath, and began his workout. The laughter stopped. The cameras kept rolling, but now in silence. What everyone witnessed next would turn disbelief into admiration. That mop, once a joke, became a symbol of raw strength, creativity, and unshakable willpower.
Sorry, guys. So, yeah.
In that moment, Anatoly proved that greatness doesn't depend on fancy equipment. It's born from imagination, discipline, and the courage to look ridiculous before you look legendary. It started as a joke. Anatoly was tired, not just physically, but mentally, of the same workouts, the same routines, the same predictable rhythm of gym life.
Good. I'm good.
One day, as he glanced around searching for something different, his eyes landed on a heavy mop leaning against the wall, left behind by a cleaner after closing hours. He smirked.
It's not correct, or?
Why not? He said to himself, half joking, half curious. Moments later, he gripped the handle, felt the weight in his hands, and realized it wasn't just any mop. It was a beast, tipping the scale at 32 kilograms. Right there on the gym floor, something unexpected happened. What began as a laugh turned into a challenge, a test of strength, endurance, and creativity. That's how the 32KG Mop Challenge was born. Not in a lab, not in a fitness studio, but in a spontaneous moment of curiosity and grit. And from that single spark, Anatoly turned an ordinary object into an extraordinary legend. At first, it looked impossible. The mop's metal handle trembled under the strain, bending slightly as if to warn him that he'd gone too far. Anatoly's arms quivered, his fingers slick with sweat, the rough texture of the handle digging into his palms.
You gotta swing your arms with it. Like a super.
He tried once, twice. His grip slipped both times. The sound of the mop clanging against the floor echoed through the gym like a failure on display. A few people smirked. Others shook their heads, whispering that it couldn't be done. But Anatoly didn't walk away. He took a step back, inhaled deeply, and let the laughter fade into silence. This time, he approached the mop with intention. Feet planted wide, back straight, eyes steady. He gripped the handle again, not with anger, but with focus. The air grew still. Even the background music seemed to fade. Then, in one smooth and explosive motion, he lifted. Every muscle in his body came alive. His shoulders locked, his core tightened, and his arms roared with power. And then, against all odds, the 32-kilogram mop rose above his head. For a heartbeat, no one moved. It was as if time itself froze to witness the moment. Then came the eruption. Cheers, shouts, applause. Phones were raised. Flashes filled the room. Everyone wanted to capture it. That moment when a man turned an object of ridicule into a symbol of strength and imagination.
Yeah. I see.
In that instant, Anatoly wasn't just lifting weight. He was lifting doubt, mockery, and limitation. That mop, once a joke, became a statement that creativity can redefine strength, that persistence can silence laughter, and that sometimes the most extraordinary ideas are born from the simplest moments of defiance. From that day forward, the 32KG Mop Challenge was no longer just a stunt. It was a movement, a reminder that greatness often begins with a single thought. Why not? Within hours, the video exploded across social media. Clips of Anatoly's lift flooded every platform, from Instagram Reels to TikTok loops, from fitness forums to late-night talk shows. People couldn't stop watching. The moment was raw, unexpected, and real, the kind of authenticity the internet rarely sees anymore. Soon, people everywhere were trying to replicate it. From dimly lit home gyms to golden beaches at sunrise, from college dorms to military training grounds, the Mop Challenge was born and spreading like wildfire. Some turned it into comedy, stumbling and laughing as their makeshift mops hit the ground. Others took it as a serious test of discipline, engineering custom Anatoly-style mops to train their strength and balance.
I think like 99% is fake.
Everywhere, one message echoed the same. Anatoly had changed the game. He'd shown that innovation doesn't always come from million-dollar equipment or sleek machines. Sometimes it's born from creativity, curiosity, and sheer will. That 32-kilogram mop, once dismissed as a joke, became a new symbol of human potential. A reminder that power can come from the most ordinary tools, if you have the courage to see them differently. But for Anatoly, this was never about fame or followers. He didn't care about the views, the interviews, or the brand deals that started coming his way. For him, the 32-kilogram mop was never about strength. It was about mindset. A quiet rebellion against excuses. A daily reminder that limits only exist if you accept them. When reporters asked him why he did it, Anatoly simply smiled and said, "It's not the weight that defines you. It's the will to lift it." Those words hit deeper than any viral moment. They became a mantra. People began writing them on gym walls, printing them on shirts, repeating them during their hardest sets. The mop itself turned into a metaphor, not just for physical strength, but for discipline, creativity, and the courage to do the impossible when no one expects you to. What started as a joke became a philosophy. Anatoly showed the world that greatness can be born from laughter, that resilience can be built from failure, and that sometimes the most powerful transformations begin with a single, simple idea. Why not? Today, Anatoly's 32KG Mop Challenge is more than a viral moment. It's a legend. What began as a spontaneous act of curiosity has become a story told in locker rooms, classrooms, and training halls across the world. Athletes reference it when they talk about innovation. Coaches use it as a lesson in mindset. Even major brands have tried to recreate the moment, yet none have captured its raw authenticity.
There's one way to find out. Let's see. One way to find out.
Know how need to do technique.
Years later, in that same gym where it all began, the original mop still hangs on the wall.
Let me show you. Put your legs inside.
Not as a forgotten piece of cleaning equipment, but as a symbol of imagination, persistence, and human potential.
Like, I need support. Oh, I'm sorry.
The handle is scratched, the metal still slightly bent from that first lift, a silent witness to the day a man decided to turn laughter into legacy. People pass by and stop to stare, remembering the story. Because in the end, the 32KG mop isn't just about lifting weight. It's about lifting yourself beyond doubt, beyond fear, beyond what anyone believes is possible. What started as a joke became an inspiration,
A simple idea, born from boredom and curiosity, turned into a movement that reminded the world what creativity really means. So the next time you look at something and think it's useless, look again. Because maybe, just maybe, you're holding the seed of something extraordinary. That's how every great story begins. Not with perfection, but with imagination. Not with applause, but with a single thought, what if? Because greatness often begins with something ordinary.